Are you ready? Let's roll the dice.
In our last episode, you guys went up against 4 skeletons because Masala wanted you to see what a real necromancer could do, because I don't think that y'all had come up against any actual necromantic things to this point. So Masala's like, all right, let's show off. And y'all made pretty short work of the skeletons. Y'all took a little bit of damage, so everybody's a little bit roughed up. A couple of you are poisoned, but that poison isn't going to start to affect you until like 20 hours from now, so it's not anything to worry about. I just thought I'd put it in there before we get tweets like, did you remember that Diggs is poisoned? I remembered.
Diggs will remember this.
Yeah. So after you thwarted Masala's combat plans again, y'all had a heart-to-heart with him, and while he was willing to let y'all just take the next card, Ixen decided that she wanted to fight. So y'all are currently back in the ring. The audience has trickled back in from getting their snacks again at the second intermission. So everyone in the crowd is a little bit confused to see Masala walk out on the floor, because he's usually up, he's not down there. But he's down there, and he's still got his fancy little tuxedo on. And he, like, raises his arms to the audience, and everybody kind of quiets down to see what the hell is going on. And he's like, they won! They won! And everyone starts booing. He's like, now, to be fair, I offered to let them go. I was magnanimous. I was gracious, even. But no. They decided to challenge me.
I glare at Ixen.
They decided to challenge me in my own house.
I'm gonna sort of like pipe up and use thaumaturgy on my own voice to make it a little bit louder, and just be like, you all wanted to show, and here it is. Oh, she's absolutely trembling. I'm just like shaking, like, ah, this is fine.
Masala goes to say something else, but the screaming of the crowd drowns him out, because everyone is just so entranced by this little elf who is not interested in fighting all of a sudden being like, let's fuck it up. So Masala just gives up on the rest of his speech and goes, all right. So let's roll initiative.
All right.
While we're rolling initiative, may I ask, lean over to someone, one of the smalls, and be like, hey friend, can you boost me? Because I just rolled a 2.
I got a 22.
8.
But anyways, I need my HP up a little bit.
I have the supreme healing thing.
Yeah, so I have a greater healing potion. That's the last one left from Sarsen.
Rest in pieces.
Rest in fucking pepperoni. And I will hand that over to my large, my dragonborn.
Ixen, did you get me?
4d4 plus
4.
4. Okay.
That's a lot of health.
Yeah.
It is a lot of health. That's why it's greater.
Wow, that puts good old healing spells to shame.
Shoot, dang!
Ah, shit.
Yeah, 16.
Motherfucking shit, yeah.
Fuck
So,
yeah.
Ixen's up to 32 HP.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Finally, thank God.
Which is almost all the way up to normal, which is great. Okay,
Thank you, Saoirse.
yeah, Saoirse come through. Alright, so the turn order is Saoirse, Masala, Gary, Perry, and Ixen. Who the hell thought of Gary and Perry?
That's why I call him Greg. Y'all wonder,
Yes.
really.
Alright, so I have an single slot left.
Hey, me too, friendo. High five.
Whoa! Alright, so because I have an slot left, I am gonna pull... So I am gonna do a longbow. I'm gonna run and position myself A little bit farther away. Like around here, near the backside compared to where Masala is. And I'm gonna pull out my longbow and I'm gonna shoot. Shoot that boy.
Cast that bow.
I cast arrow. And it is a 17.
Okay, cool. That's nice.
Does it hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Sweet, that's 11 piercing damage.
All right, that's...
Right in his jackal ass. He's
But he's a dragonborn!
Yeah. All right. So Ursha takes that good shot, and it gets Masala right in the breadbasket, and he's like, ah! He makes a very undignified noise, but you can't hear it because the crowd gets so loud because all of a sudden, like, oh no, they got a shot off. Oh no. While Masala is fairly well liked around here, I mean, they're not going to pass up...
it's like seeing Vince McMahon taken down.
They're not going to pass up an opportunity to see him get hurt.
They like violence.
Yeah, man, like we like you and all, but shoot.
We're just going to turn this into the fantasy WWE, like, you know that, right?
That's it.
That's what it is.
A very solid and strange question. What part of the anatomy on a dragonborn is the breadbasket? Because that's what you said that got hit in, and I don't... Is that the chest?
Anatomically, on a dragonborn, it's just above the meat locker.
The meat locker. Okay.
Yowza! That's unfortunate. Holy guacamole.
But it's just below the dairy section. I got it.
And the chill chest.
Yeah.
And the chill chest.
Yeah, it's like lower chest area. Okay.
That's amazing.
You're welcome.
I'm so proud of us.
Okay, so Masala is gonna cast a spell. And we're gonna see if this works because I'm still... How many times am I gonna say I'm bad at spell casting on this podcast? So Masala is gonna cast Slashing Darkness against Saoirse.
Oh man, that sounds fucking cool.
It is fucking cool. A hissing ribbon of darkness lashes out from Masala's hand towards Saoirse, but falls short because he did a 7 against her AC, and that ain't it.
That moving out of the way real helped me.
That was mighty impressive, if not sad.
All right, mighty impressive. It's your turn now. So go for it, Diggs. Do it to him.
Oh,
You know I had to do it to him.
I'm gonna do it to him. Well, since I really haven't done this yet, I'm gonna do what a cleric does, and that's smash.
As a cleric, can confirm.
I'm gonna move here so that, say, Ursha can still probably shoot from that distance.
That was the weirdest way anyone has ever pronounced my name.
Actually, can I actually go behind him and flank him?
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna flank him!
Do it to him.
I don't know what this does! I just know it's good!
All right, so Gary B. Diggs has flanked the necromancer, and then what is he gonna do?
I'm gonna use my Mace of Justice, which is just a mace.
You have a weapon called the Mace of Justice, though.
You name all of your weapons, Perry.
No, I just think that's the best thing ever.
Later, nerds, I'm gonna go smash! Alright, I'm gonna roll the mace skill. I believe that clicking on this should do it. That did not do it.
That's a crit fail.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, wow.
I smash the ground!
Yes, you just narrowly miss your toes, Gary. Good job.
Question, what does a flanking bonus do anyways?
Oh, it gives you advantage.
All right, so do it again, Gary.
I'm gonna smash again!
I want to smash!
Smash!
That's a better roll!
Slightly.
That's still not good against his AC. Have you guys seen that photo of a young Griffin McElroy blocking a sword strike over his shoulder without looking?
No.
Oh.
Because that is what Masala does. Gary B. Diggs runs around behind him and tries to smash with the mace. Masala is holding a vicious flail, And without even looking over his shoulder at Gary, he just flips the flail over his shoulder and blocks the shot.
Oh, man, he flipped me the flail.
So, logistically, his arm is still up in this situation, right?
I mean, it takes 6 seconds to block a shot, so probably not.
Dang. Okay, fair enough.
Not unless he really wanted to hold this cool pose like, look at me.
I mean, it is Masala, though.
It depends on whether or not Diggs is following through and just kind of keep trying to push it down.
I'm gonna move. No, maybe. Let me click things. Let me click it. There we go. I'm gonna move backwards a bit.
Everybody's like, run away!
Just so that, like, I don't want to be in, yeah, no, that's fine. I'm backing up. For no other reason other than to plausibly be closer to Sayersha.
Yeah.
That's it. And I'm gonna do the short bow thing.
And
Cool,
Woo!
Jesus, that's a 26.
woo!
Hot
Yeah, that
diggity shit.
hits. That for sure hits for 12 points of damage.
For 12 points of damage. Yep.
Nice.
All right. So again, this one does not. This bolt does not hit Masala in the breadbasket. It does hit him in the meat locker, which is a little bit lower, and he's very.
Oh,
now,
no! Oh,
And now he's getting.
no.
Now he's getting very upset. He's still not that bad off, but now he's getting pissed off.
All I can imagine is that scene from Sin City where the guy just keeps getting arrows in the chest.
Ixon, it's you.
All right. So, I am going to... My shield is out, and I am going to... I'm going to run at Masala at a diagonal,
Okay.
and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just try to knock him down to put him in a position of vulnerability. So I'm basically trying to, like, run at him with this shield and just, like, push him down. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna roll strength for that, unless you have anything else that you'd like
I think
to.
it would be a strength contest of me against you.
Okay. Plus I have a running start just for visuals for everyone. Oh, that's a 6.
Right.
I'm still gonna roll, even though I'm pretty sure Masala's gonna win this game.
Yeah, I think so.
Just for kicks.
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a 17. So yeah, Ixon gets a running start to push on Masala, and Masala plants his feet and pushes back. So they have this moment of eye lock over Ixon's shield, these two dragonborns pushing against each other, and then he does shove her back so that she's off of him, but still within range. And now it's Sayersha's turn.
That was a little rude.
Listen, Diggs, I could have run him into you, and I didn't, so...
No, I was talking about him shoving you. That was just rude.
All right. Let's see. I think this time,
I'm just saying, arrows seem to be the way to go for this fight.
it really
Yeah.
does. I'm gonna continue walking. I'm gonna continue walking and angle myself a little bit better, so I'm not gonna shoot Gary or Ixon, and I'm just gonna fire off another arrow.
Man.
And that's a 15.
That's 9 piercing damage.
Yep.
All right.
How's he looking?
Now Masala is looking a little bit rough for wear.
Your meat locker's a shish kebab.
Yeah, it is kind of turning into a shish kebab. And while originally he was not that impressed with y'all's performance, and he was like, I can't believe these are the nerds that killed my brothers and sisters, now he's like, oh shit, wait, I may have made a giant mistake.
Before I end my turn, though,
Yeah, go.
I am gonna message him and be like, let's play this for a show. Let's make it good for everyone.
And you get back this kind of jumbled thing because he's not that good at like instant messaging, and it's kind of a combination of a really vicious middle finger and a diva hair flip. Like, I always look good, so like you get the idea that he understands what you're trying to say.
Yeah. We're trying to WWE this.
Yeah. Finally,
Give him the chair.
Masala like looks over at Sayersha like, okay, I get you. And he very quickly turns on his heel to face Gary Diggs, and
Hey.
puts a hand on him and casts Tear.
That sounds like a bad time.
I don't know how to do a spell attack that isn't nice. You cause the matter of a creature or object you touch to split apart. Make a melee spell attack. On a hit, the target takes this many damage.
So it's a melee spell attack, so therefore it's AC.
You gotta roll touch me.
Okay, excuse me. Let me roll that back and try it again, okay? Because I think I might have fixed it.
Oh, that touches me.
Oh, that touches me. So that's a 21 against AC.
That's a bad time. I have 18.
No. Yep. You get split.
Yeah, oh, Jesus, Gary. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus, Gary, I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Imitar, please!
So, Masala overestimates his own strength and, does a big tear and splits Gary Diggs down the middle for 27 points of damage.
Oh.
Alright! But here's the thing!
But wait! Please have an answer to this.
I do!
Good!
It's called Orc... I have a feat for this.
What is it, Gary Diggs?
It's...
Gary B. Diggs, please, for the
So
love of God.
there's an image of Gary literally splitting in pieces, and then all of a sudden he comes back together and looks like shit. Because he has relentless endurance, where he drops to 1 HP instead of going reduced to 0.
Woo!
Wow.
Praise!
And he just looks pissed.
Oh, God.
Ah!
Gary B. Diggs is back, and he's pissed.
And Masala looks completely stunned that didn't work. And now it's Gary Diggs' turn.
And now Gary Diggs is a very angry orc. You wish to take my life? Then I will take your eyes! And I'm gonna cast blindness.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Okay.
If you don't remember, blindness / deafness, you can blind or deafen a foe, choosing one creature, blah, blah, blah. On a successful, the spell. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty then. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that's a critical
That's
fail!
a 2!
That's a critical fail +1!
Oh, no!
Alright, so can I paint an image? Can I paint a portrait?
Paint the picture for us.
So, Professor Gary Diggs, PhD, like, his coat is been slashed in half, his chest is exposed, and underneath you just see mats of red scars, and he takes his 2 large hands, wraps the cloths that are dyed red around them, and just slaps them on his head, and just... And his eyes that normally glow blue just red beams right into his eye sockets.
I'm gay.
We all love Gary Diggs. Oh boy.
Bless you, Gary Diggs.
We out here drinking that We Love Travis juice today.
Yeah.
We love and respect Travis.
Love and respect Travis.
In all fairness, that was my last ace in my deck. I've got nothing left.
Alright, so, Gary Diggs very forcefully blinds Masala, and Masala, stumbles back from him, clawing at his eyes, but there's nothing over his eyes. He just straight cannot see.
I challenge you to the pain!
And now it's Perry's turn.
I cast Cure Wounds on Gary B. Diggs, PhD.
Thumbs up.
So it's 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. And you're in good luck because my spell... Wait, hold on. Are you in good luck? Un momento. Wait.
Well, I'm just gonna say, I'm at 1 HP, so anything you give me is already 2 times better.
You're in sort of good luck. So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, and we're gonna see if it, can I press it? Will it? No, not that button.
That's
Apologies.
a series of letters.
That's a series of letters and numbers that I didn't want to press.
That also says attack in it, so I don't appreciate that
right?
part.
Oh, there it is. 7.
That's a good amount of health.
Sorry, I tried really hard.
You did. To be fair, all of my healing has been 1 up to this point. So you did good.
It's 8. It's 8 because it didn't add my modifier, which is 1. So it's 8.
Yeah, I'm almost over my third. I'm at almost a third HP.
So how many was that total?
8. So I'm up to 9.
Awesome. Gary Diggs is back in the saddle again.
He
more or
just
less.
looks sexier now, covered in his own blood.
That is always an improvement, I guess. All right, Ixen, it's your turn.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, it is. Okay. So, after seeing this necromancer just straight up, like, split this member of her party who she's, like, slowly gaining at least a respect for, like, it's further enforcing the, like, necromancers are bad. Like, we had this whole kind of journey of, like, maybe they're people, too. But now she's just, like, straight up, fuck all necromancers. So, I am going to try to do the stabby stab. And then, I am going to, if the stabby stab goes well, I would like to use no, I don't want to use a bonus action. Not the bonus action I have doesn't work for what I need. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah.
Ignore that. I would like to do the stabby stab. That is
Right.
what I would like to do. Stabby
Stab.
stab. So, but it's just, I want this image of, like, again, full tilt running towards this stumbling back, blinded Dragonborn, and just, it's a straight sword, you know, to the chest. Like, there's no slashing, this is just a, like, she wants to go straight into his heart that he doesn't have, she doesn't think he has. Alright, that's a 12, so...
And that does not actually hit.
Dang it.
He is now blind.
That's true, you do have advantage.
Okay.
You do have advantage, do it again.
Better roll.
That's a crit! Yes, ma'am! Alright, and that's double damage. That's 22 damage for the good man.
Shiggity diggity. Oh my
Woof.
god.
Cookie crisp.
So,
Ixen is so fucking mad!
Ixen comes running in for the stab, but just as she goes to thrust, Masala turns full onto her because he hears her coming, and she gets him, like, right through the side.
Whew.
Like, it's very bad, and that is not the right number. Sorry, I put the number of damage he took rather than subtracting it from his total. So I was like, oh, he's doing surprisingly well, actually. No, he's not. He's very, very badly off, and he's regretting a lot of his life choices.
Alright.
Are his unlife choices?
All right. Well,
Womp.
this podcast is canceled. All right. Saoirse, go ahead.
Okay, so, I'm gonna walk closer over, and I'm gonna do thaumaturgy on my voice again, and turn to the crowd and be like, what should we do with this necromancer? What should we do with him?
Roll something, roll something, roll something, roll something.
Let that go.
Charisma?
And Masala is blind and bleeding and trying not to cry a lot, and he's reaching out around him trying to find someone to hang on to.
Is this performance?
And y'all are all close enough to touch, but y'all are leaning out of his way.
17 on performance.
So he's having a very bad time, and he feels very alone. And what he hears is the crowd, which has always been on his side, and they've always been his people, and they've always backed him up, essentially yelling for you guys to kill him. So Masala is really not having a good day at all. Upon hearing this, he does start to cry a little bit.
So I'm gonna turn back, and point blank, I'm gonna have my arrow, but like somewhere where it's not completely lethal, and I'm gonna make it look like he's gonna go down.
If you do a bad job, you will kill him.
I know.
So yeah, the crowd is booing extremely loudly and kind of like, do it, do it, do it, and Masala just like falls to his knees, and he's still reaching for anyone to hang on to, but he's just so alone, and he has no idea what's going on.
Okay, so if he falls to his knees, I'm gonna actually retract the arrow and go, that's not good enough! Still, like, obviously kind of faking it. And I'm gonna put my tiny elf hands on his dragon head and fake twist his neck and just be like, fall over.
That's gotta be a performance roll.
Okay. Please, for the love of God, work well. Oh. Oh, that's a 6!
Wait, do you still have, your, the thing...
Inspiration?
That one.
I do. Yes, I do. Alright, let's... Right? Yeah? Maybe?
Yeah.
Sure.
I know that 2 of us used it last time, and one of them was me.
14!
That's better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, is that your turn, Sayersha?
Yes.
So, Masala feels your hands on him, and he is like, he thinks about it. Like you can see him thinking about it. Like, and he goes down, but he follows you down with his hand, so that his hand is still on your ankle. And he casts Psyche Drain on Sayersha.
Oh shit.
That's a 16 against AC.
I'm pretty sure that is my 8. No, yeah, that's over. It's good.
Wait, there's no saving throw for that?
No, it's an attack.
That hits.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, hold on. Let me figure out how to do this correctly. First of all, since that is a hit, Sayersha takes 18 psychic damage.
Oh, it's so good that I got healed.
Oh god.
Now I need you to do a intelligence saving throw.
Oh, okay. Ruh-roh.
But
well,
you're book smart. That's your
I
thing.
am. That's a 24.
Yes.
I'm so smart.
All right.
My
Yeah.
little wizard brain has all the intelligence.
What Psyche Drain does is it pulls HP from you and heals the person casting the spell. Except for since you've succeeded very well on your intelligence save, it just deals damage, and Masala is not healed, so he's still blind and he's still on the floor. But he did just deal you 18 damage, so like small victories. He's just kind of lying on the ground. Gary, it's your turn.
Also, my performance passed, so y'all, like, he looks dead.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good.
Wait, so question, does everybody else think he's dead, or did Sayersha say something to all of us? Is she letting us in on this plan?
I kind of didn't say anything to you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, like, say that I did, but I was hoping from the context clues that you'd get that, like, we obviously need to keep this guy alive, so pretend he's died.
I would say at a 14, you convince the audience, but if you stand close enough, you can tell it's faked. So y'all know.
Thank you.
So at this point, since Gary was literally torn asunder, like I thought, like it was his coat was billowing like majestically in like anime style, but then I realized that the back of his coat was probably destroyed, and also his hat. Damn it!
Oh no, not the hat!
No, the hat could have just gotten ripped off. It's fine.
Masala, how could you?
This is the biggest crime you've ever committed, Masala.
Oh God, his pants!
Oh no!
Let's just say the rip went about, like, halfway, and then he got, like, sutured back.
Let's just say it was a
together.
torso rip. That sounds about right. Gary is basically standing over him, and like his shirt just kind of just sloughs off of him because physics. But he's still got, and what shows is that he's got this long, freaking twined up rope up his arms that are just all red. And what he does is he just basically takes one all the way off on his right arm, and then he just starts binding the arms of Falafel. All right, so he's gonna tie him up, and say like, "You have," and like whisper to him, "You have one chance in this life. Everything that you've cherished in this ring has just chosen to throw your life away. For the thrill of it. I do not know who your god is, or where your temptations drew you down. But you still have a chance. And as he's saying that, he's wrapping this red band around his hands, and his hands are clapped together as if in praying. Imitar still believes in you. Imitar sees a light in you and will give you that chance. And just so everyone knows, the main symbol of Imitar is a red ribbon around two hands that are praying.
That's amazing.
Should I roll a persuasion for this?
Yeah, persuade me.
Oh, okay.
What are you trying to persuade me aside from let's pray?
To give up what he's built up, that he's got good things in his life, and he could do good things with the power he has. And he'll just go, you would not be the first to step away from your necromantic powers. Because I know what that was like. I know what that power felt like. And I saw another path. A path that you can too take. That's okay.
Perception.
That's perception. I don't know why I rolled that. Persuasion is the one I was looking for. Performance. There it is. Found it. That's still not the best.
As a 12, Masala listens to your chick track speech, and he looks up at you and he says, my God abandoned me a long time ago. I see no reason to trust another. But you seem to be a good man, despite the fact that you have essentially destroyed everything that I have built here. And now I can't see, so is this permanent or...
No, that will wear off.
Great. So Masala kind of struggles up to his knees and kind of does his hands in a little like fish motion, and then he goes, can I have my hands back?
Don't do it, Greg! Don't do it!
Wait, isn't he supposed to be pretending to be dead?
Yeah, he's not very good at it.
No, he's not very good at it.
He's gonna look over at the rest of the party and step back. This is their choice now. He has given everything that he had to. And he's also gonna start gathering up his shirt.
Put his shirt back on. At this moment, obviously the fake death didn't work, and Ixen kind of saw that whole thing play out, and she respects Diggs enough to let him do his thing. But at this moment, she realizes that this is going to be who they are perceived as from now on. So she gets up and she bangs her sword on her shield and makes the loudest noise that she can, drawing attention to herself. And she goes into the middle of the arena so everyone can see her. And she says, "You have worshipped this necromancer. He has brought you entertainment. And in this moment, he is no longer valuable to you. And we are the only champions here. We are the warriors. And what we do is true and right because we have triumphed in this moment. And our triumph will carry us through. And we will be victorious!"
Oh yeah, the crowd is on their feet. Everyone's losing their shit.
Diggs makes a V with his arms.
Ixen turns back around to and looks at Saoirse and Perry, and she drops her sword and she drops her shield, and she says, "We have to win, but we have to be true." And then she walks over to Masala, and she leans down to him, and she says, "Our paths have been different, but now they have converged. We have been given a task that cannot be completed without your knowledge." And she looks to Saoirse and she looks to Perry and swallows a little bit and goes, "Will you help us?"
I definitely just, like, smile a little bit and kind of, like, nudge my elbow into Ixon's, just like, good on you. That was good. I'm so happy.
I just kind of look at Ixon and, like, I'm not angry. Like, I'm just kind of, and I'm not, like, deadpan. Like, there's an expression on my face, but it's kind of, like, an indescribable one of, like, I'm proud of you, / if he betrays us, I'm gonna kick his ass. It's like that.
Oh, and we definitely share like a little eyebrow moment, because there's definitely Ixon being like, "Oh yeah, I know. Well, of course,
yeah,
absolutely."
No, sure.
There's many eyebrows a waggling.
Mm-hmm. Eyebrow waggle, eyebrow waggle, eyebrow waggles.
Masala's still blind, by the way. So he has no idea the eyebrow game going on above his head.
And Diggs just kind of like throws up a little bit of blood and just gives the thumbs up.
And and Masala like reaches up with his hands like, "Please, let me have my hands. I can't help you without these."
I'm so sorry. And Saoirse comes over and starts untying.
Thank you, God.
Imitar.
Also, Diggs, if you stop concentrating on the blindness, I think that goes away.
It's a reflex, I'm sorry.
Masala like blinks and it's like, "Okay, that's okay."
It's gonna get real bright real quick, and he's just gonna snap his fingers.
Ah!
I'm sorry, I warned you.
Oh man!
I'm sorry. My God, it's all about suffering. I'm sorry.
So like Masala blinks the brightness out of his eyes, and he takes Saoirse by the hand, and he takes Ixon by the hand, and definitely uses him to stand up because he's very weak.
Oh.
And he raises Ixon's hand above his head and Saoirse's hand as high as it'll go. "Behold your champions!" And like the crowd goes nuts. And you, through the contact, you can feel him trying to cast a spell. Are you guys willing? Because it only works on willing participants.
I'm willing to trust him.
Question, can I pick up Perry and just like hold her up in between?
Hell yes you can.
Yes?
Perry, will you allow this?
Yeah.
All right.
Ixon, are you willing?
Can I be tentative?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't work on non-willing creatures, so if you're not willing, then it doesn't work.
There's been no verbal, like, I in character, if you don't say anything to her, she's automatically gonna assume the worst. Like, it's really difficult because I know we just had this moment and like out of character I'm like, yes, I want to try, but like in character I don't know if that would help. I think maybe is it possible, does he have to do it at the same time? Because I think if he did it to Saoirse and Saoirse was like, "This is fine," and like messaged Ixon, then she would do it.
No, because I only have one spell slot of this caliber left.
I see.
And it's not like you're going to lose anything because Saoirse has already said that she's willing, so.
Okay, I will accept this spell based off of the kind of new path that Ixon is trying to take. Yay.
All right. So the spell that Masala has cast is called Impart Knowledge.
Ooh.
So he places the, like, as y'all are like vamping for the crowd and like victorious and we're doing our victory dance and everything, he like sends you a lot of information at one time. There are directions to a place called the Library of Beth Mal. There is a description of another necromancer who lives there. His name you get it as it's Waxler, but it also comes through as little brother. because that's how Masala sees him. And where the library is, who this necromancer is, and you also get the idea that this is where you're going to learn much more about the cards and the Lich than Masala can tell you right now without losing his street cred.
Wait, is there a reason why Perry isn't getting this simply because he doesn't have enough hands?
Yes.
I'm gonna be very confused later, but whatever.
Just trust us, it's in our heads, like, it's fine. But so, yeah, so that knowledge is imparted to you guys. So Masala drops your hands and kind of looks at y'all like, you got it, right? You're good? We're good? And he motions to the door and he's like, bring out the grand prize! So they bring out 4 sacks of gold pieces. They're pretty hefty, so it's,
how many?
Money. I don't know. You don't know. It's heavy. But there's one for each of you, and there's also on a beautiful satin pillow is a card.
Oh fuck! I forgot about the card.
And it is, and Masala's attendants present it to you, and he just kind of gestures like, your winnings.
I take my bag of money.
I will look to Ixen for sort of like a kind of thing, and like step forward a little bit. I'm gonna pick up the pillow and thank Masala, and so I'm just gonna turn and be like, thank you so much. This was a really weird opportunity, but I guess everything sort of happened for a reason. And if it happened any other way, I don't know if it would have ended as well. So, as horrible as it was, the reasons why we got here when we did, thank you. I'm gonna pick the card up.
Saoirse picks the card up and turns it over to reveal an intricately designed picture of a skull.
Oh god!
Oh
god!
And Masala walks off with his entourage, and he's like, maybe it didn't end as well as you thought, and I feel really bad about it, but too late. And then he looks up at the crowd and goes, round 4!
Did you know I love being hydrated? Being hydrated is so great. I have to pee all the time. Hello, welcome to the commercial break time of episode 18. Thank you so much for listening. I love being in the future, and I love that it's May the 4th. Happy May the 4th, everyone. May the 4th come in peace. That's not, I've angered like literally everyone. May the 4th be with you. Our guest this episode was Travis Carlson. Thank you so much to Travis Carlson for bringing Gary B. Diggs to life into our hearts and homes. Thank you, Travis. We appreciate you so much. And if you want to share your appreciation for Travis, let us know here at No Dice, and we will make sure that the message gets relayed properly, because Travis doesn't have the social media. I don't know what social meets are. I can only assume the worst. I was gonna say words and it just didn't come out. So I'm just gonna move on to the next portion of this whole thing. And that is to let you know, music in this episode was by Jordan Singh VanderBeek and Kevin MacLeod. Thank you especially to Jordan, who composed original music for this entire arc. We were certainly blessed to have that be a part of this show. Really elevated it and gave it a totally different feel than especially what I thought going in editing, what it was going to be. And I am just eternally grateful to Jordan for stepping in for this arc. We will not be having Jordan's lovely piano fingers. That's not the word I was looking for, but his music is not going to be in the next arc. We are trying stuff up for each guest, and we're going to see kind of where that goes. But again, please send your love towards Jordan for helping make this episode and these last couple episodes just incredible. Another person we want to thank for making this series incredible is Tabletop Loot. They have been such a great supporter of our show since we started. We're almost 20 episodes in, and they have not once wavered on their support for us. So please support them, because without their love and their generosity, we would not be where we are today. If you go to Tabletop Loot and you purchase a set of dice, or they've got a bunch of new merchandise in their store, so go ahead and check it out. There's a lot of really cool things happening at Tabletop Loot. I'm very excited to be a part of that. I say but the whole No Dice crew is so stoked to be part of their growth on their end. And you can use the code NODICE15 to get 15% off of your order. Go use it, spread the love, get some great new sets for your collection. Once again, thank you to Pocket Podcast Network. We are a proud member of the network, and we love being a part of all of the great shows that are on the network, and there's some new ones happening. I have some insider trading. That's illegal, don't do that. I have some insider knowledge that there's going to be some great shows, new shows coming out, old shows coming back, a lot of really good stuff, and I'm very, very pumped about that. If you want to support us through supporting the network, you can go to pocketpodcastnetwork.com/pocket notes. I believe that's correct, and I'm going to go check that, because you would think that I would totally know my own URL, but I sometimes don't remember things. Pocket Notes, that's correct. And you can purchase a personal message to be read on the show. We actually have a couple of variations of No Dice. You can purchase a typical commercial break pocket note, like you've heard in the past. You can purchase a pocket note to be read in a character voice, or you can, of course, do corporate sponsorships if you have a business, organization, or product that you want to have a message read from on the show. Don't forget, you can review us on iTunes. That's super helpful, because your reviews, A, help us know what you like, what's drawn you to the show, and B, tells other people that we're someone that they want to have in their pocket. You can also tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your lamp fixer-upper. Word of mouth is a great way to get the show rocking and rolling. That's the best way, to, honestly, to just keep it moving. I know that's how I like to get shows that I like to listen to, is have other people recommend them. So please do that. And of course, you can also do that by using the hashtag NoDicePodcast on Twitter. If you use the hashtag, you will most likely be ending up as an NPC in one of the episodes. Don't worry that when you tweet it, we haven't seen it, because A, we've definitely seen it. We've 100% seen it and started, having our hearts filled with love and almost bursting. But we are ahead in terms of games played versus episodes released. So you may hear your name as an NPC in a later episode from when you've tweeted at us. So just keep that in mind. And of course, come join us. Come join the conversation. We've started up our Discord, and we've already had a lot of fun in there. And we are actually thinking about using it as a place to kind of chat after the episode releases. So if you're listening to this Friday or Saturday, May 4th or 5th, we're going to be hanging out in the Discord. I believe Saturday evening we are planning on just kind of chatting about the show and the whole arc and just everything that's kind of happened so far. And you can join us at bit.ly/NoDiceDiscord. Thank you so much for listening. I know this is probably a more serious tone than you've heard me in a commercial break in a while, but I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful to you for listening. I'm so grateful to Travis for playing. I'm so grateful to our future guests that we've already played with that I don't want to spoil anything, but I love them all so much. Just incredibly grateful. And this is coming from me, and I'm speaking on my personal, from the heart of Brittany, but I know that I believe most of the No Dice crew, or all of the No Dice crew, would stand behind me when I say thank you so much. Your listening and your support and your engagement keeps us going. It keeps me editing. It keeps us posting. It keeps us playing. And we're obviously just here to have a good time, but we're really glad you're along for the ride. And again, please send some love to Travis and to Jordan, and Lou and to Daniel and to Hugh, just send it. And really, honestly, like, I was so blessed to be able to edit this episode. There was just so many good moments that I just loved to relive and I loved to listen to, and I'm so appreciative, and I'm a part of this. I work on this, and I'm still so incredibly grateful for this opportunity, to be perfectly honest. So I'm gonna stop rambling and smiling, and I will let you get back into the episode. The next episode will be out on May 18th.
And next to Saoirse appears the Avatar of Death.
Okay.
I don't like this.
This is fine.
And it is a large cloaked figure with a spectral scythe, which it swings around itself in a circle, and it doesn't speak because it doesn't seem to have a mouth, but you can hear its hissing voice in your mind, and it says, "This one's mine." And if anybody gets into the fight between Saoirse and the Avatar of Death, it will not be happy.
A second before anything else happens, Saoirse, because of how much I've done research on the cards and all the things that could have happened, I'm definitely going to put my hands up and be like, I have to do this alone. It will be very bad if anyone intervenes. Please don't intervene. I have to do this. It has to be my own actions, and I'm going to open up my Rafridi notebook.
Oh, shit.
Gary's like in the sprinter position, just like, oh boy.
Oh yeah, Ixon is too.
Wait, hold on. Gary, when did you put me down?
He's still got you in one of his, he's just palming you.
Under one arm, like, cool.
I mean, like, I don't mind, but, like, I just want to make sure, like, am I, like, tucked in like a football? Am I, like, still in the air like Simba? Like, what's happening?
You're on a shoulder.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Like, that's...
He's got plenty of surface space on those
Cool.
those
Got it.
little cliff faces he's got for shoulders.
All right, so,
Oh my gosh, did you make a Lisa Frank avatar?
Yay! But I'm also going to be like, it's just for a minute. It's just for a minute.
okay, hang on, let me pull out my Ifriti.
So Saoirse, like, clearly, I assume, is clearly saying this to Ixon, who's like, and obviously Diggs too, but like, so Ixon's like, look, I don't know how this works, but if I can help, let me help.
Ditto!
I know that I have to fight him alone, but I don't know the rest of the rules, and I don't want anything bad to happen to you. If shit goes sideways, then I guess do something.
Hey, Mr. Angry Death Man, I have a question.
Yes?
Not you, Greg. Not you. You're a good Angry Death Man. And I, like, pat Diggs on the shoulder.
The Avatar of Death has its scythe in one hand, and with its other hand, it reaches over its shoulder and gives Perry one spectral, bony middle finger.
That's just rude.
Because he does not have time for you today.
Oh, I say that in Celestial, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, man. So, Saoirse opens the Ifriti notebook, and out comes Lisa Frank, and comes billowing out of the notebook and settles in beside Saoirse.
I am so sorry to bring you into this, but I am not doing so great right now, and I don't think I can do this completely alone, but it doesn't count against the rules if I have help from you.
And Lisa Frank looks at Saoirse and looks at the Avatar of Death and goes, shit.
If this is the last thing I do, promise you, if I get out of this fight, you are free to go forever. I'm not gonna wish anything else. I'm not gonna open anything else. I promise you, you're free to go forever.
And the Avatar of Death looks at Saoirse and looks at Lisa Frank, looks back at Saoirse and goes, this isn't how this works. and a second Avatar of Death appears. And it does the same, like, sweeping circle motion and points at Lisa Frank and goes, "This one's mine." And then realizes where it is and, like, looks around like, "Wait. You... Frank?" And the other one's like, "Yes, I apologize."
I want to say that this is strange, but I have actually seen weirder.
So now there's one dedicated to you and one dedicated to Lisa Frank, because the card says that anyone who tries to help you, which gets into the whole personhood of the Afridi thing, but since we're pretty solid on treating Lisa Frank like a person, I figure it counts.
Because he is. That's
Because he is. Lisa Frank is a person. Lisa Frank counts, damn it.
Yes, I love Lisa Frank. Okay, so
Okay.
are we doing initiative?
Yeah, let's roll initiative, I guess.
Okay. That's a good 9.
A nime?
A 9.
I put the 9 in the coconut. Alright.
Wait, do you need to roll initiative for Lisa Frank?
Yeah, I was about to say, Lou, roll initiative for Lisa Frank.
Okay. 23.
Oh, Jesus! Alright, Lisa, dang,
God bless Lisa Frank.
Lisa ain't doing shit today.
Just rolling up those sleeves.
So, the turn order is, Lisa Frank.
Yep.
Lisa Frank's Avatar of Death. Saoirse's Avatar of Death. And Saoirse.
Okay, cool.
Very bottom.
This is fine. This is fine with my 3 health.
Yeah, we're good. Everybody's fine. So, and, alright, so, since Lisa Frank is, for you, there is Lisa Frank's, business.
Okay,
You do Lisa Frank.
Holy ticks.
Yeah, sorry to throw that at you, but this is what I feel like all the time.
Is there any healing things that he can do?
Lisa Frank? Hang on a minute, as far as...
While this is happening, Diggs is gonna walk over to Ixin and put Perry down and just kind of, like, calmly grab both of their hands and just gonna, like, just pray.
The Afridi will do what you command, so...
Okay. Lisa, I don't know if you can do this, but I need some health and I need some spells if you can spare them.
Alright, so I need to tell you what just happened. I figured that Lisa Frank's healing ability would be roughly equal to a potion of healing. So, I rolled 1d4 because I figured that would be what a potion of healing was. I critically failed. So I said maybe I should Google what a potion of healing does. So I Googled it. It's 2d4. Would you like to guess what I rolled on both those d4?
A 1.
Critical failed on 3 d4s in a row. So this means that Saoirse, so Lisa Frank reaches out a hand and, like, takes Saoirse's hand and heals Saoirse for 4 hit points.
But it would have, I'm going to argue that it would, since it's a spell version and not a potion, it would have a spellcasting modifier.
Of, what would that do?
Yeah, no, if Lisa Frank's, whatever their spellcasting modifier would be, it'd be that plus the d4s. Like, Cure Wounds, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I think Lisa Frank would have, what, like charisma as their mod?
Yeah. So, Lisa Frank heals Saoirse for 7.
Oh, yeah. That's better than...
Bringing her up to a big 10.
Wow, that's a good charisma mod, though.
Yeah, it's plus 3.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, that's Lisa Frank's action is healing Saoirse for a good 7 hit points.
All right.
And Lisa Frank looks incredibly nervous.
Yeah.
Because now their whole turn has been healing you, and they're just like, okay.
Wait, hold on. Question out of character really quick.
You're not even here, so sure.
Is it fighting in combat that we get in trouble, or if we do something, like, that helps Saoirse in any way that we get in trouble?
If anyone tries to help you, the helper summons its own avatar of death.
Okay. So, anyway, basically. Got it.
But there, if it makes the viewers at home feel better, there's literally no way that this avatar of death can kill Lisa Frank. Would you like to know how many hit points Lisa Frank has?
Yes.
Yes.
200.
Oh, okay.
I didn't make this
Lisa.
up. Thank you, Lisa Frank. The Avatar of Death associated with Lisa Frank swings its scythe and deals Lisa Frank big 11 necrotic damage.
Oh, shoot. 11. Darn.
Yeah. So, yeah, good deal. And then the other Avatar of Death that is angled on Saoirse does the same thing. Because, you know...
That's also 11.
That's 11.
Yeah, that hits me down into unconscious zone.
Wait, you're unconscious now?
Yeah, Saoirse's down.
Okay. Question of the day. Are we allowed to intervene now?
Yeah, because since the Avatar of Death for Saoirse went one shot, one kill, as Saoirse drops to 0 hit points, the Avatar of Death disappears.
Oh. Well, that's actually super simple that I had 3 hit points left, damn.
So, Saoirse, it's now your turn.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna make a death save.
Roll me a death save, please.
Yeah. Okay.
You die in the game, you die in real life.
Ah!
Oh.
That's not a crit fail.
That's one fail for Saoirse, and now it's Lisa Frank's turn. Lisa Frank, what are you doing? Lisa Frank is kind of, like, unmoored now because, like, the person that called him forth is down.
Attack the death?
Attack the death.
Can I say something to Lisa Frank?
Yeah, like...
I can't intervene. Wait, I can't intervene at all, right? Because we're still on combat.
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
One of the reasons that Gary is holding onto Perry's hand is to hold them back.
Well, I don't want to, no, I'm not trying to, fight, but I have a freaking healer kit on me that can revive somebody to, at 0 hit points. So, I just need to get there.
Gary's got a cantrip, but he's not going to use it because it's going to make things worse.
So what I'm going to do is add in a turn for you guys after Saoirse's turn, so that y'all can do things, instead of just stand there and watch Saoirse die slowly. Because right now the fight is just between Lisa Frank and, but I am keeping Saoirse in the turn order so I can do the death save thing, and not forget, because I will. But anyway, so Lisa Frank gets, a multi-attack. So the first attack with the scimitar, wow, Jesus. So Lisa Frank is filled with righteous rage against the Avatar of Death at the apparent death of Saoirse, and swings its flaming scimitar very hard through the middle of the Avatar of Death, and completely vaporizes the Avatar into oblivion.
Oh shit.
What was it, made of farts or something?
Lisa!
So, the Avatar of Death is not actually as frightening as you might think, because the maximum hit points it can have is half of the maximum hit points of the person who summoned it.
Ah.
So it's really not terrifying at all.
Wait, wouldn't it then have,
Because I'm not dealing with 100-point daggum Avatar of Death, okay?
Stab,
I could.
stab.
I could, and that would make more sense, but listen, I'm not retconning that, because I don't want to deal with it. Alright, so Saoirse, I need you to make another death save for me.
Yeah, okay. Oh
Just
god. Oh god.
One time for the one time. That's another failure.
9, but it's not a crit.
No, it's not a crit. Saoirse's teetering on the brink of death, but now all the avatars of death are gone. Man, Travis!
Yes?
Travis!
Yes?
You're right!
What?
Ugh!
What?
What?
You're right about the fucking Avatar of Death and Lisa Frank. And I have to do it now because I'm going to feel bad about, because, if it counts, then it counts.
Wait, what?
Oops.
Listen, if Lisa Frank is enough of a person to summon the Avatar of Death, then it's enough of a person to have its own Avatar of Death. The person who activates the card summons the Avatar of Death. If anyone tries to help you, that helper summons its own Avatar of Death, and the Avatar of Death's hit points equals half of the max hit points of the person who summoned it. Which means, while Saoirse's is gone, ultimately this means nothing for you guys. This means that, Lisa Frank is just gonna have the Battle of the Bands over here by themselves.
Okay, why can't we just put Lisa Frank back in the notebook then?
Because they were promised they would be freed.
I know that.
What's going to happen, And I'm going to tell you that this is what's going to happen. What's going to happen if you put Lisa Frank back in that notebook, the Avatar of Death will follow them in that notebook, and they will fight in there for an indeterminate amount of time. It will not bother you guys, but there will be a cage match inside this notebook, and it will be bad for Lisa Frank. However, I'm going to go... Saoirse just made their second failed death save, and it's now everybody else's turn. Would y'all like to help Saoirse out a little bit?
Yes! Good God, woman! I throw the bag of magic hot fries, which, by the way, has 10 uses, not 2, side note. But I throw it in Ixon's direction.
I definitely catch that shit in midair.
Okay, give me a dex save for that bad boy.
You need.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yep. Yes.
They're like 2 feet away from each other.
I got this. It's a 13.
All right,
It's a
so
13.
Ixon definitely catches it. Not gracefully, but it's caught.
I didn't say it was graceful.
Oh wait, before you leave, I'm gonna cast guidance.
Okay.
On you, so that one touch of a willing creature once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add that number to roll to one ability check of its choice.
All right.
Go save her!
Okay, and so I'm gonna run over to Saoirse and I'm gonna skid to my knees in front of her, but then I'm gonna quickly grab her and drag her away from this fight that's happening in the corner. Back over to where Diggs and Perry are. And I'm going to administer the hot fried kit while trying to look really not also affected. Like, obviously this is really getting to Ixon because this is the one person that she was trying to protect and she can't. And so she's trying really hard. Hugh, can you please enlighten me on how this hot fry kit works? I would like to roll for it.
You don't have to. You literally just have to feed them the fries, and then
It's
works.
like smelling salts. You just open it up over the nose.
Yeah, it stabilizes them. It doesn't do anything but basically makes Saoirse not dead.
Sweet. Well, I do that, and then I lean over. I whisper in her ear, and I'm like, "Don't die on me now."
Is Saoirse stable?
Yep.
I don't know what's
All right.
stable 1 hit point.
No, stable 0.
0.
Okay.
Yeah, it just means like station keeping. Nothing's gonna happen.
DM decides whether or not I'm conscious.
Not yet.
Okay.
Because I still got another round of combat to do over here. Since Lisa Frank gets a multi-attack, this is not going to go as long as y'all think it's going to go. Lisa Frank had pretty good luck with the scimitar and took the Avatar of Death down to about half of its 100 hit points. Thank you, Travis. But now it's going to try its flame attack.
It's about to get hot in here.
Yep. Well, that one fails, so it kind of fizzles out in its hands. But Lisa Frank tries again, and does that good thing, and rolls a 14 against the Avatar of Death's armor class, which is, again, not very good. This is not a very good creature
It's
that
spoopy.
you have here for me today. Yeah, it's spoopy, and that's about it. And that one hits for 17 hit points. The Avatar of Death takes its spectral scythe to Lisa Frank for 15 slashing damage, which takes Lisa Frank down to a big 174. And now it is the party's turn to do things. Saoirse, you are regaining consciousness.
Slowly but surely, Saoirse sputters back to life, sort of coughing and finally realizing that there's warm arms holding her tightly. And she opens her eyes and there's Ixon. And those big golden eyes staring back down at her. And she can't help a smile creep across her face. And she just starts laughing. And pulls Ixon into the big hug and just says, "Thank you, thank you. I Thank you for letting me do it on my own. I'm sorry, Thank you, Ixon. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for being you. I don't know where I'd be without you. And Perry, you too, but... Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just starts crying more and just can't stop smiling at Ixon.
This is all new for Ixon. And I just, kind of letting this embrace happen because it's something that, is new for everyone. But I think at this moment, she may not realize exactly what she's feeling, but she knows without a doubt that she will protect Saoirse forever.
Gary's crying for no reason.
Is the crowd still watching?
The crowd is not paying attention to you fuckers at all. They're watching an Afridi duke it out with the Avatar of Death.
We got romance, we got fighting, we got Afridi's, we got it all. We practically made this entertainment business way better than Masala.
Masala's over there counting his money.
Yeah, like, how long has it actually been? Because I think it's, been 2-3 minutes.
It's been a minute. It's been a second. So Lisa Frank comes in like a helicopter with 2 scimitars and has real good luck with scimitar attacks. I elected not to do the flame attack again because Lisa Frank had very bad luck with that, but Lisa Frank is killing the scimitar game and attacks the Avatar of Death for 44 damage. Which takes that bad boy off the face of the planet. And it evaporates into dust. And the crowd goes wild. It's amazing. But Lisa Frank is not concerned about the crowd's accolades. It is concerned about Saoirse. So Lisa Frank floats over to where Saoirse is and kind of touches her face as if to reassure himself that she's okay.
Yeah.
And just kind of goes, okay.
It's very okay, Lisa. You're the best. And like I promised, you're free to go forever. You are your own person now. You don't ever have to follow anyone's wishes. You're Lisa Frank forever and ever now, and you just did so good. And thank you.
The Afridi kind of looks down at the notebook and tentatively reaches out a hand okay? And kind of beckons are you gonna give me my thing?
Yeah, and Saoirse fumbles around a bit and grabs the notebook and hands the notebook over to Lisa Frank.
And Lisa Frank holds it like it's the greatest treasure that this creature has ever seen. And it holds it to its chest a little bit. And then this giant smoke elemental swoops down and envelops Saoirse in the biggest semi-corporeal hug that Saoirse's ever experienced.
While still being hugged by Ixon.
Yeah, everybody big group hug, and then just as soon as Lisa Frank has embraced you, he vanishes.
And I wipe a tear.
And so the crowd is on their feet and absolutely losing their minds. And the doors slam open at the ends of the arena, and the crowd starts to surge forward to I don't know, attack you, speak to you, raise you on their shoulders, and Masala, who's still real bad off, but being supported by an entourage of his green bandanaed gang members, kind of throws out his arms stop!
Collaborate and listen!
I'm back with a brand new mission.
We have a brand new mission, and it's letting them go in peace. Let them go. And the 4 of you are able to walk out of the pit unmolested.
Before Gary walks away, he takes one of the medallions, because he's got 2 artifacts, and he's going to toss it towards Falafel.
Falafel. Fuckity hell. Yeah, okay, so you give Falafel a gold medal for trying. So the 4 of you are out on the streets of the islands. Free to your own devices. Ixen and Saoirse, you are aware of where the next necromancer is, who might have some answers to all of this. But yeah, y'all are free to go. And if anybody recognizes you on the street, they recognize you as A, the people who triumphed in the pit, and B, the people who Masala said don't fuck with. So they're not messing with you at all. Everyone's kind of avoiding you, like in this big circle of.
Did Ixen give the healer kit back or not?
Yes. Oh yeah.
And as we walk towards the sunset, I turn to my compatriots and I'm just like, I don't know about you, but I think I could sleep for 7 days.
And 7 nights.
Wait.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think that math works, but I don't really care because I'm tired.
Just let it happen, Perry. Just let it happen. Also, I need a shirt real bad.
I have some common clothes in my bag. I feel like they'd be a little bit small.
I'll literally take anything.
Here, and like, Seisha hands over like an old ratty sweater that was clearly from the orphanage and a hand-me-down.
It just says, I heart books on it.
Yeah. Reading is fundamental, where it's fun, and yeah.
He'll very awkwardly shove that on his body frame.
It's probably like a little bit small, but not as small as you might think coming from Saoirse.
They gave her baggy clothes. They knew that they'd grow into them.
It's hand-me-downs.
Before everyone starts walking out of the area, Diggs is gonna stop and be like, alright, so here's the thing. I just got beat to ever-living heaven and other places, and it was a good old time. However, this place is pretty, for the lack of better words, fucked up.
Well, you can say that again.
So, honestly, I'm pretty much sure I'm needed here to hopefully lead these people in the directions that they actually need to go in their lives.
But
Because I know that I'm not needed to help guide you anymore. Because you have all made the choices that I wished you to. And you went above and beyond those wishes. Even if you couldn't call me my real name.
We know your name, Gary.
it's George.
Diggs. Y'all are magic assholes.
I like pat him on the leg and I'm like, alright, Gary. It was nice meeting you, pal. Don't rough him up too bad in there.
Well, there's nothing like a little tough love. And he's just gonna roll his shoulder a little bit. Oh god, why did I do that? Imitar, please! Don't worry, I'll be around. If at the very least, I'll be praying for you. And if you ever do need me, just sit a while and just listen to what your heart says. Because then I'll know you're thinking of me. And then I'll send some kind of celestial being to talk to you. Because I can do that.
Really?
Probably, I'm a cleric.
That's awesome.
Yeah, faith's pretty friggin' sweet. And he's gonna reach for a high five from Ixen. Right? Oh god, I made it awkward.
No, I admire your faith. You have shown me that there is more than one way to have faith. And I really do appreciate what you have taught me and your tenacity, and I wish I had some of it.
It's a long time coming, but it took a while for me to become this, frumpy, I guess.
Oh, I was gonna say badass, but I mean frumpy works too.
Yeah, well, potato.
Can we get some potatoes? I'm getting hungry.
Ixen, I think you're on the right path towards becoming the true faith in yourself. Doubt will happen. Sometimes you'll fall. But that's the part about faith, is it will always be there for you. To pick you up and carry on.
Pocket Podcast Network. Quality programming right to your pocket.